jailer of the damned. A grim task, which I have failed. Now the eternal veil screams, torn asunder by her. Within the realm of shadow lies the darkest of terrors, which should never be set free.
G'day ladies and gents, I hope you're doing well. First of all, I want to let you know that I've ordered my new microphone, which will allow for much clearer videos and audio, so please bear with me. On today's video, I wanted to go over Shadowlands and what that brings to the table. I know it is still very early days, but I wanted to break down what we know so far about Shadowlands and how that impacts the game as we know it. So before we get into it, I just wanted to add my own opinion into why I think this is going to be an incredible expansion. Classic WoW was released a couple of months back now, and yes, it has been incredible to be able to relive that experience. But I don't think that was Blizzard's game plan behind releasing it. It is obvious that their fan base was slowly decaying over the years due to either players getting bored, shit expansions, etc. I personally think they released Classic WoW to find out what made the game so lovable to begin with, and to ultimately bring their fan base back in preparation for Shadowlands. I know they will say shit like, oh no, Classic is still at the forefront of our attention, and we by all means plan to continue progression, blah blah blah. To me, Classic is just a marketing campaign for them, and that's it. And to be honest, it is and was a fucking genius marketing plan. I still love the game, and it has really brought me back, and since playing retail WoW since then, I've enjoyed it that much more. Anyway, now that I've gotten that out of the way, what does Shadowlands bring to the table, or is it just merely another beautifully made cinematic? So first of all, the level cap is back to 60. I personally like this. To me, as we know from Classic, I think leveling used to be an achievement, and you felt proud to hear that. Now it's just repetitive crap. You don't care about enjoying the story, you don't care about loot, you just don't care. It's all about endgame and that's it. So instead of increasing the level cap to 130, they're dropping all 120s down to 50, where they'll start exploring the Shadowlands, and after each level you unlock something, which to me brings back enjoyment and not just counting down the seconds till you max level. Next is how we level alts from scratch, with a new starting zone and being able to choose expansion. This is another area I love. As I mentioned earlier about players getting bored and hating the expansions, I was really referring to myself. I stopped caring after probably Warlords of Draenor and just kept my subscription there because WoW is like that ex you wish you never broke up with. You know what I mean. Now you get to level 10 and choose which expansion you wish to level through to 50 before heading into the Shadowlands. So for me, after completing Shadowlands on my main, I can't wait to rerun full story modes on both the Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, as they were my favourite. Then we have the Tower of the Damned. Now this is still an area that is very vague to most people and myself included. We know as you move up the tower the challenge increases and so on, but what do you get as a result of this? Is it going to be like Mythic Plus, meaning the higher you go the better gear level drops are, or is it simply just for cosmetics, or to say, look at me, I made it to floor 34? Like I don't really know where it's fully going yet, but as you know, as we find out more, I'll be sure to let you know. And Covenants. Not too sure how I feel about this, to be completely honest. If all four of them brought very unique and different abilities and assets to the table and made drastic changes, that would be pretty cool. But I feel as though it maybe one of them stands out most, everyone stacks on the particular one, and then it's like, what's the fucking point? I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I still need to wait for more to be released, and at which point I will give an updated video. So we've got new zones: Bastion, Maldraxxus, Revendreth, Ardenweald, and the Maw. I think all I am interested in personally is to find out more about the Maw. Yeah, sure, the other places look visually nice, but I think that's all it will be. Don't know if they will have any way of allowing us to enjoy each zone and enjoy the story that goes with it, but I guess we'll see. Improved character customization. This isn't a huge change, but it's the minor details that help. There are a lot of transmog sets where I like to not wear a helm, so I think having better features will have its perks. Now, the last one is Death Knights available to all races. This I really like, well except for pandas. Pandas can fuck off, really. But on allied races, now that is going to be some cool shit. So I can't wait for that, and will be exciting to see how they look and how their racials benefit being a DK. So I guess overall we don't know too much. I still want to know how they're going to change the looting system. That's if they're planning on it. Will legendaries actually be legendaries and so on. But as I said, I'll keep you updated as we find out more. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe for more content and for my live streams. If not, feel free to leave a like and drop a comment below, which would mean the world. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.